and take her claw. Captain Swan! This is not what I done for.
Henry
Chamber, like, who knows what it is?
Crossbow.
Storybook, bitch. Hey guys! Did you miss us? Because we missed you. Jake, I'm gonna start.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Okay. I am very frustrated with Once Upon a Time. It's actually becoming quite a struggle to like stay invested in this show because it's just like when the show started, my first note is literally like, how can these actors say these lines seriously? Like, how is Belle like saying these words right now? Like, it's just so annoying.
It sounds extra ridiculous coming out of Belle for some reason.
Yeah, and I'm just like so over Rumbelle, like so over it. And it's just like, thank God that's over. Although it's not even over because now like Rumple's like vowing to find his son, which I think is just freaking ridiculous. I just think that whole plot line is so stupid. I'm sorry if there is anyone here that ships Rumbelle, but like just like over it, like just so over it. That's why I don't have much to say about this episode because it's like a very Rumbelle centered episode. But we'll just start. Okay. So love how Rumple just threw a fucking baby on the table.
Yeah, just like tossed on the table like a holiday ham. Like, here you go.
He literally threw a baby on the table.
Yeah,
okay.
That made me laugh.
The whole Regina and Zelina thing, that's fine. That's great that she like risked her life for Zelina. But Jake made a very good point. He texted me during the episode and he was like, that was straight out of a soap opera. Like,
it felt like it.
Like, just the crying and the whole, like, just picture everything they were saying, but, like, with the dramatic music behind them and, like, you know, like, I'll die for you and I'll feel for you, but I will never forgive you. And just cut to Zelina crying.
Yeah.
Like, dear God, what is happening with this show?
I mean, it is. It's so proper with magic, right?
I guess so. And, okay, my favorite line out of the entire episode is, the Savior's lapdog, did you come to pick out a new collar? Like, fucking Rumple, you are a savage. Like, you do not give a shit. It's so funny. Like, oh my God. Killian really is Emma's lapdog. It's hilarious. But I love it. Okay. Aladdin becoming the genie, I think, is quite amazing. I'm so into that. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah, like at first I was just like, oh, like he's gonna become the genie and he's gonna put the cuffs on. But like, just like overall, when you think about Aladdin as just as like a story, like the story of Aladdin, like, and like I'm just like now picturing the Disney characters. But like, can you just like imagine like Aladdin like needs to like like the genie's free and like stuff needs to be done and like Aladdin's like, I'll be the genie. Like I think that's really cool. No?
Yeah, I know. It definitely threw me off. I was like, cool, who is it going to be? Here comes a genie. And then, like, that happened. But it was still cool. I don't know. I liked it.
Rumpelstiltskin, fact, has the most badass parents ever. No wonder Rumple is such a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Because, like, look at his parents.
Yeah, that threw me off. The first thing I thought when I saw that, like, dark fairy was, like Peter Pan, like, hooked up with her.
But it's not like young Peter Pan. It's not like.
Are you sure?
It's not like Robbie, whatever his name is, or maybe it is.
No, it's not. It can't be.
But yeah, like Rumple, like you've had a rough childhood. Like no wonder. And like I'm kind of like glad that they acknowledged who his mom was. And I feel like that's kind of necessary because like you have like a fairy, like a dark fairy, and like Peter Pan. Like obviously like those two powers together is going to create like someone so powerful as like Rumpelstiltskin.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. And also in terms of Belle's baby, I mean, I'm sure I haven't read the comments yet. I'm trying to ignore it right now, but I'm sure someone's going to want me or us to talk about the fact that she's giving up her baby. I mean,
Well,
for the
it's
for
really
the
just so that way it doesn't they can write around it, right? That's the main reason.
oh, definitely, 100%. That's the only reason why they're giving up the baby, so they don't have another fucking baby to deal with
Yeah,
because
I was just
it's
saying
too much.
earlier, like, there's so many babies. Like, there's literally like I think three infant babies on this episode. Like, what? There's Zelina's baby. There's Regina.
Snow and
No,
Sparkle's
yeah,
baby.
Bella's baby. Who else was it? It was like, oh yeah, the
Snow and
flashback Belle's baby, and
oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know. There's so many kids, and it's like literally these kids are being thrown around like props, and it makes me wonder like if it's the same parents, like the same baby for every scene, like those parents are making like good money. Well, that baby acting.
Baby acting. Um, that is literally all I have for today's episode. But I do want to talk about the promo. Jake, do you have anything more to say about tonight's episode?
Yeah. Even though like you guys are kind of or you're over the whole Rumbell thing, I thought it was like I don't know when they're in the elevator and then like Rumpel is like getting all upset and stuff with Belle for a second there. Like I don't know. Every time Rumpel gets upset, I feel it. You know what I mean? Like I think that's why he's the best on the show. Like he really sells like his emotions. And another thing, I just want to throw it out there. You guys remember last time when I was talking about like, oh, I'm so happy I have my own ship. You know, I got Rumpel and Evil Queen. And I'm like, this is the best. That's actually a ship I look forward to. And now that ship is apparently over. It doesn't seem like it's happening anymore. It literally lasted 3 episodes. You know, very short lived. But do you see me complaining to the writers about it? No, I'm just gonna leave it.
No, you're just complaining to us.
Yeah.
um, yeah. Complaining to the writers is a whole other issue. Let me just tell you guys who tweet the writers, you guys have it like you guys have it good because fucking 10 years ago when Smallville was on, I couldn't write shit to no writers because they didn't have Twitter and I couldn't tweet them about how mad I was that Lana and Clark broke up. So
Well,
you
that's
guys
just
should
canon
consider.
though, right? You can't go against that.
Yeah, but you guys like should consider your no, like these people are like complaining that like Robin's dead and like harassing the writers and stuff like that. Like not saying anything against Outlaw Queen shipping. Just that's just like an example. But like like you're so quick to just like tweet the writers, but like think about shows like back then, like back like when like Smallville for example, or back when like I don't even know what else was
Other
on, but
like
like
shows like that were like big at the time.
yeah, like big shows like that. Like nobody could tweet these writers. So we have it lucky. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on that. Okay, now let's talk about the
Okay, I
promo.
didn't see
I
the
was
promo, so I'll let you take it away.
yeah, so I just like before we went live, that's why we always go 15 minutes after the episode ends. So Jake and I kind of like just like get set up and like talk or whatever.
Yeah.
So I told Jake about the promo. And if you guys haven't seen it, um, I won't even explain it. Just Google it or YouTube it. But I don't know. See, I'm so excited. See, this is the kind of shit that like hooks me back on Once Upon a Time. When there's episodes like this, I'm like the fact that like Emma's not gonna know who she is, and she wished to not be the savior. And I'm hoping there's like flashback episodes, and we're gonna see like old Snow and Charming, and like Hook's gonna be panicking, and it's just like I love like AU episodes. Just like the alternate universe is just like amazing. All of Once Upon a Time's AU episodes have been phenomenal and like my favorite ones. So I'm so excited for this. And it's just like it's pretty much just like a real life fan fiction. Like that's why I love episodes like this, and like dream sequences and kind of
So
stuff like that. So,
are AU episodes like alternate universe episodes? Are those like the ones like when they all switched bodies one time or switch characters or whatever?
uh, yeah, like
Stuff
that was one
stuff
when
like
like
that.
yeah, when like Snow was actually the evil queen,
Yeah.
uh, or like the Back to the Future episode. Um, that was another one. Like they I can't. There's one more. I don't remember what it is, but yeah. So I'm super excited for that one. Um, okay. So anything else, Jake? Or let's go into
That's
questions.
pretty like regarding the episode. That's pretty much all I have to say. I think it was
Okay.
like just a lot of rumple, right?
Yeah, it was a lot of rumble. Okay,
Which is
let's
fine.
go into this. The Lynn, the Lynn's wins says, "Good job, Rumble. So proud." What? um. Okay, hold on. Nicole Duarte says, "I'm so curious about Killian for the next episode. What's going to happen to him?" I don't know. Poor Killian. Like, I don't know where. Like, because I know you see Killian saying like, "Where's Emma?" So I'm worried for him in that sense that he's going to be like, "Oh my God, what the hell's going on?" But then also like, if Emma was never the savior, that doesn't affect Hook trying to get his revenge on Rumpelstiltskin. That would have still happened. So Hook would have been in Storybrooke with Cora, still trying to find Rumple. I feel like that's where that storyline would have been going. But there would have been no Storybrooke if Emma was never the savior. So maybe Hook would still be in Neverland. I don't know. I'm hoping that Hook would be with Tinkerbell. That would probably be the best AU scenario. That him and Tinkerbell are in Neverland and they're a thing. Because I would love to see what's her name? Rose. I can't think of her name. The girl from iZombie. I would love to see her back again. Um, People keep saying Killing is going to be old next week, but I doubt that. I mean, he could just be dead. Like he's 200 years older than everyone. I hope that Emma and Killian at least meet. Kai the fangirl. Girl, obviously, they're obviously gonna meet. They have like they've met in every single AU. There's no way the writers aren't gonna write in them meeting. Is this why Sean Maguire, like Robin Hood, is gonna come back for the AU? Do you think? Maybe I don't know. Jake's like texting. He's not
I'm
listening.
not texting. I'm talking to the fans, man.
Okay. Um. Neverland Constellation says, "Who else thinks Belle is a strong woman as fuck after putting up with Rumple's shit?" Yes. 100%. I don't know how Belle does it. And good for Belle. Good for Belle for standing her ground and being like, fuck you, Rumple. Like, I'm done. It's over. It's like not happening. Good for her. Um, okay. You guys are all talking about Rumble. Okay, Ariane Green says Regina needs to stop blaming Zelina for Robin's death. She needs to remember that she too trusted Hades, who killed him. I don't. I don't really remember right at this moment exactly what happened and how. Like I remember, I know like the scene that where Robin Hood died, but I can't remember exactly where the blame is placed on Zelina. I mean, Regina's a little bit of a hypocrite. Like, she's killed a lot of people, so I don't think she has the right to still be mad at Zelina. But I mean, I get it. I get it. Um, Neverland Constellations. I can just imagine the struggle of writing this show, to be honest. I want it to continue, but I don't feel the spark. I think that everyone's over it. I think the writers are over it. I think the actors are over
Oh
it.
yeah,
I
I get
think
that impression as well. I get the impression everyone involved with this show is over this show. They're literally like all doing it just for a job, except for like Henry maybe. Like everyone is like just doing it, just like oh another like literally they're going then like punching in their car, just like going in a day for work and then leaving. Like it doesn't feel like anyone really is passionate about it. Do you know what I mean? There's
yeah,
like some sort of
I don't
lack of
know.
energy.
And I think that that shows in like the writing and I think like the viewers are so passionate like the fans are what keeps this show alive, like let's be honest, and I feel like everybody is kind of feeling it that this should probably be the last season. But we'll see. I definitely don't feel the spark either. I agree. um okay, Everyone's talking about Aladdin as the genie. Where Olivia Mendes says, where are all the untold stories? When will they play out? Got me. I don't know. Like, I don't know what's happening and what's like, and just even that with like Emma's vision, like I just don't know what's gonna happen, and like I'm just not sure where they're going with all that. Um, Arian Green, I love how Killian ran into the room when he heard Emma fall in Gold's shop. You know how I love that shit. You know I just love like Killian saying Emma's name. Like, yeah, I die for that stuff. I live for that stuff as well. um, Jen Hamill, why would you give your baby to shady as fuck Blue Fairy when you could let Hook protect it, Belle? God, I agree. The Blue Fairy is shady as fuck. Like I do not trust her, and I
Yeah,
think that
she's
was a
gonna do
thing.
some like sketchy shit.
And her boobs are too much for a fairy. Like you can't trust a woman with that much cleavage. You can't.
Yeah.
Um, but I that was a thing going on since like season one, how the blue fairy is just like sketchy. So
Mm.
I agree. Like I would give it to Hook. Like and Hook, I think Hook has proved himself. Although I think Hook's like not ready for a kid right now.
You get the impression that
Um,
like Hook, like when they're in the hospital there, like or whatever, and like Belle's there with her baby and everything's going on, and like they're all being emotional, and Hook just seems like he like doesn't want to be there. He's just kind of like part of the package because he's like with Emma.
I guess so. Hook's like a little uncomfortable with all of this.
Yeah.
Um, Wait, so Belle named her baby Gideon or something, but his name is Morpheus in the future. What the fuck happened to his name? Liza Swan. Huh.
Is Gideon from something?
I don't fucking know.
Like
Sorry. Like,
in,
that's so true though. Wasn't his name Morpheus?
maybe that was his like his dream name, his like cool name he gave himself.
I don't. That's a very good point. I don't know. Trinity X says Jake low key savage. Wow. Well, what did you say, Jake? I don't even remember. What was savage?
It was when I was going on about how I feel about like the ship and like complaining to the writers and stuff.
Oh. Right. Susan Hawley says, I wish I was Helen O'Donoghue, his wife. I wish I was Helen O'Donoghue as well. To like be with that every night? I mean, huh. Um, oh shit, where am I? Okay, hold on. Oh my god, you guys are like writing a lot. I love it. Liza Swan, Emma is such a basic princess in the promo, like humming and dancing in the middle of the woods and picking flowers. I know it's so funny. Um, okay, sorry. I hope Killian is the enchanted force with Emma. I hope so too. I hope Hook's just like this like dirty like hot pirate that like takes this like innocent princess into his like sex chamber and just like has sex with her. Is that too much? I mean, we were all thinking it. We were all thinking it, guys. Um, okay. The Lynn's Win says we can't hate Rumbell now because Rumpel was being a better man and not hurting Belle. Just hate the evil queen, not them, and also love the dark castle scenes. I think I know who you ship, so I think it's obvious who you ship. And I mean, like, hey, that's great. I mean, like that. It's good to have like different opinions on different ships, and like different views on like how the story's playing out. I'm not disagreeing with you, so yeah. Um, okay, hold on. Just see Jennifer Morrison Instagram picture. What's Jennifer Morrison's Instagram picture? Did she like Instagram something? I'm gonna look right now, guys. Jen Morrison live. Okay, this has nothing to do with Once Upon a Time. Okay, so Emma will be like, la la la, I'm picking flowers. What shirt did you post, Jake?
um, I forget who it was that said it, but I remember when someone said that you should make a shirt that says, "I just don't understand why people don't like Hook."
Oh, you made one?
Yeah, so I put it up there, and like, if people, I'm seeing people like it, and if they want it, right? And if we have enough people who want it, maybe we can like make it.
Yeah. Well, like make that shit. If you want us to like make like shirts with like quotes and stuff, that would be amazing. We could definitely do that. Um, Ellie Flynn. So everyone else forgives Regina, but she can't forgive Zelina. I mean, I'm pretty sure she's gonna forgive her, but still, Regina needs to get over herself. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Um, what? Okay. Noela Pinedo says maybe Emma is having sex with Killian. Just look at Jennifer Morrison Instagram post with we was sleeping in the bed. I didn't see anything with anyone in no bed. Well, I just looked at her Instagram. I'm confused. Marilyn Thigian says, "What do you guys think about Princess Emma's look?" I think Jennifer Morrison is just always beautiful, and she can pull off anything. So I love it. Um, okay. Tara Hoffman says, I love it when Rumple was just like, if you want to see failure, look in the mirror. Rumple is so savage. Savage is my new favorite word.
I like when people say low key savage. I think that's like so funny.
Ooh, Ellie Flynn says, my theory is that the blue fairy is secretly the black fairy. Dun dun dun. That would explain all of her sketchiness throughout the entire show.
Yeah, it
I
would.
like that theory. Oh, Gideon is from her Handsome Hero, Belle's book. Um, Where was Killian? Little J Chica, sorry, says, where was Killian when Belle was giving birth? Was he just in the corner watching or something? I think Killian was like, I'm just gonna step outside for a sec because like this is too much to deal with. Um, oh my God, Liza Swan, the sex chamber has made its return. Ah, the sex chamber. It's so good. That's why it's in our intro. um, Jen Hamill, when Belle followed the string, I was like, whoa, is that Captain Swan's sex chamber? I love how fucking the sex chamber is a thing. I love you guys.
Yeah,
Um,
that's been ever since you mentioned it. That's like been a common term thrown around. The sex
Sex
chamber.
chamber. I like to think that I thought of that because, yeah. Um, Liza Swan, why did Belle have to be holding the string and follow it with her hands? Why didn't she just walk next to it? That seems like a lot of unnecessary work. I mean, God's fiction. um, ooh, Arian Green says, make a shirt with the quotes from the intro. I think that there should be a shirt that says "Welcome to Storybrooke, bitch." That's what I think.
Actually, yeah,
I think
that's a good idea. We can
I
make
think
that
that's like
happen.
our most favorite quote. I would totally rock a shirt that says "Welcome to Storybrooke, bitch."
Yeah,
Um, yeah, I
like a sex
tell us
chamber
if
or
you
something
agree.
with a question mark at the end.
Yeah, sex chamber or something. Oh my god. Okay. Um, Jen Hamill taking credit for demanding the shirt be made. But seriously, it's our life mantra. Um, Ashley the Utter Cow says Henry is in the AU in the spoiler picks, but where would Bellfire ever take place in this? Oh yeah, how would Neil and Emma even meet? And how would Henry even be born? I guess we'll have to see you next week. Um, the Colin gift. Did you post a Colin gift, Jake?
It's just the usual one. I like to put it up once in a while. Gets people excited.
Okay, I have nothing else. Jake, do you have anything else to say?
No, I think I've said everything I need to say regarding that episode.
Whoa, Trinity X. That give a call looks like he just nutted, to be honest. Sorry, it
Yeah,
does.
that's the idea. He just looks like he just nutted. Um,
That's my new favorite term. I've never heard of that.
really? I say it all the time. I think it's
Really?
so funny. What?
I've never heard of that.
Like when I'm talking to like my friends and stuff, I'll use that term because I was just like a funny way to explain it. But sorry, we're having a side conversation now. Weird. Yeah, I have nothing else to say about the episode really. I didn't see the promo, but it sounds interesting, so I'm excited for it. And
Hmm.
the next episode is the season finale, right? So,
Yeah,
or
or
mid-season
mid.
finale.
Yeah,
So how long of a hiatus is there?
I don't know.
Hmm. But it's gonna be shorter than last time.
I think so.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
All right.
All right. Well,
Have a good week, guys. Thank you for tuning in again.
bye.
Bye.